with the famous last question on the Audio Punch.
I asked this artist a question they definitely weren't expecting. I'm Daniel C. Morrison of the Audio Punch, and this is the famous last question. In this series, I'm going to read you a famous last question that I've asked artists from in the past. And then you get to pause the video, answer it in the comments, and then unpause it so you can hear what the artist had to say. And I will feature some of your answers in the next episode. And then stick around to the end because I'm going to ask also a brand new famous last question just for you viewers. And I will mention you in the next episode as well. Some of y'all. I don't know how many y'all are going to answer, but you better. And it better be good. See how I did? Nobody wants to see that. To kick off our series, this first one is from Joey of Anew Revolution. In fact, I'm going to let you hear the original audio clip.
Let's say 3 babies fell from the sky, and you suddenly had a superpower to save them. What power would you have? Which of your songs would set the mood for the scene? And what time would you think that it was really odd that 3 babies suddenly fell out of the sky?
All right, now pause the video and let's see your answers in the comments.
Let me see. All right, first question. 3 babies fell out of the sky. Which superpower would I have to
Save them.
To save them? I would have the ability to manipulate gravity.
Nice.
Is what I would do. So basically, I would, guide them all the way in like a feather, drop them to the floor. What song would be playing while I was doing so would probably be probably a new track on our record called Crucify.
Oh, wow.
And at what time did I think these 3 babies would be falling from the sky?
Yeah, what time would you be like, oh, that's odd, 3 babies are falling out of the sky?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, well, since I get up around 3 in the afternoon, maybe about 4 after I've had coffee, would be a good time for them to fall out of the sky.
That is awesome. For the rest of your life, you may never be asked such a question. So, Joey, I thank you a lot, man. It was cool to see you in concert and have this interview.
See, that's what I love about those famous last questions. The answers can be weird. They're definitely shocking. Some answers are deep and insightful, and some are just maybe too tough to answer. But I can't wait to see what your answers are in the comments below. And as promised, I've got a new question for you viewers right now, just for you. Let's see. Yeah, I really do make these up off the top of my head. Let's say that you are at a futuristic zoo. And the zoo has, all kinds of regular animals and, normal animals that you'd see at the zoo, but there's an exotic section. And in this section, there is a hybrid of 2 animals. And interestingly, the 2 animals are they are your favorite animals. But not just favorite as in, oh, it's cute, or I don't eat much, I don't have to feed him very often. I mean, 2 that would probably represent your animal totems. So, and the combination gives you a very unique power with a very specific reason. So, what are the 2 animals? What power of yours does it have? And what solution would this animal power be able to create? That's your famous last question for episode 1. So leave your answers in the comments, and I will pick some of them to be on the next episode. So until then, be good, be fun, and be you.